Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to my podcast, Snack Thoughts. I say again, welcome to my podcast, Snack Thoughts. And what is my thought on this Friday? Well, I was thinking about different things that are going on with the United States, and more related to the decline of the United States dollar. And for those of you that may not know, the agreement that the Saudi Arabia had with the United States for with the 50-year agreement with the petrodollar, well, that finally came to an end earlier this month. In June, finally came to an end, and so the Saudis are seeking to partner, and become a part of the BRICS and to sell oil in other currency than U.S. dollars. And what does that mean for Americans? That means that eventually gas prices are going to shoot back up, and cost of goods will become more expensive in the United States because the agreement with the Saudi Arabian government or the country has finally lapsed. It's expired, and they have no plans on renewing another agreement or a deal. They've chosen other options. So if I were gonna call today's episode anything, I would call it "The Walls Are Closing In on America." And I'll say it again. The walls are closing in on America. And the reason why I say that, obviously, much of America's wealth and control has a lot to do with it being able to utilize the United States dollar, having the world currency reserve status. And as we see, more and more countries are starting to abandon the U.S. dollars and seeking to join the BRICS alliance and seeking to do trade in their currency, or even in the Russian ruble and the Chinese yuan. Now the BRICS is they do have a coin which is supposed to be equivalent to I think $55 is supposedly the value of one BRICS coin. But they haven't fully rolled out their currency yet, but it is already basically in the works, but they just have to finalize it. But these nations, they saw how the United States treated Russia, and they've seen what the United States has done in the past to countries that didn't go along with their ideologies, or their plans. And so as a backup, they want to ensure that they don't get caught in a jam where the United States use the dollar basically to control them or to punish, if they decide that they want to move independently. And that's basically what's happened, And then you look at the United States getting ready to get prepped for war, because they I guess are supporting Israel and Ukraine, and then they obviously have concerns about China moving in and taking back Taiwan, And my thing is that the United States, you can't fight everybody. It may be a great nation, but there's a lot of other powerhouses out there, and to be honest with you, I don't believe that the U.S. could beat China, Russia, and Iran at the same time. I just don't see it happening. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not even sure if we could take China, one-on-one. Now, if that would have happened, I believe there would be great damage suffered by both countries. That's not anything I want to see. And I believe with Russia also, it would be great damage suffered by both countries. But to try to fight, all three, and then fight Iran, try to fight all three of these guys, I don't think so. And you talking about basically you jumping right into World War III. And I mean, we are literally on the brink. Their numbers is a shortfall in terms of their recruitment numbers for the military. And supposedly 80% of individuals that I guess would be age eligible for the military, they're unfit for military service. Most of them are not physically fit. Mentally, they don't have it. And I guess even some, they said, might have been lacking in education. And for the armed forces, you need a high school diploma or at the minimum a GED. But I just think that it's too much that is going on. There's only so much that the United States can take, and eventually there's going to be a final straw that breaks the camel's back. You can't fight a war if you don't have money. Now, granted, wars do make money, but you have an economy in the United States that is crumbling. So you add to that, then you have inflation. The debt is ever increasing. And then you have a shortfall in military recruitment numbers to the point where they've already done a bill for the draft, and it just needs to pass the Senate, and then the president will hack off on it, but they just got to make some slight changes to it. And then after that, they're going to sign it into law where individuals, men and women, ages 18 to 26 will automatically be registered for selective service. So they don't have to go through the process. They just automatically just pull you by your social security number and you report, for basic training. But I just think that I think it's too much. And then on top of that, in order for the United States to maintain a presence worldwide, you have to have military bases worldwide, and all of that costs money, and that costs the taxpayers money. You got to remember, we have bases in all 50 states here in America, then plus we have bases overseas, and so all of that costs money. Nothing is free, and the most crucial part about it is that if we go to war, it's going to cost, the most valuable thing are human lives, people's bodies and lives. And a lot of people, they don't like the way that America's laws or their policies are going. So a lot of them, they don't want to fight for this country because no offense to anybody that's part of the woke agenda, but a lot of them, they're not feeling it. They're not feeling it. So the United States is in a bit of a pickle. You can't fight a war if you're broke. And United States, they can't beat everybody at one time. So it's like at a certain point, there's going to be some, I hate to say it, but there's going to be some losses suffered. They're going to have to give up something because it's just, they're stretched way too thin, way too thin. Then you have the problems with the illegal immigrants, coming in to this countries. And like I said, I have nothing against immigrants at all, or nothing against illegal immigrants, so long as they come here, they're willing to work and don't cause problems. And those that are illegal, eventually go and get, your green card and get everything fixed up the right way. But please don't come to America and cause problem and cause trouble. They don't allow Americans to go to other countries and cause problems. So respectfully, Americans don't feel the same way. If immigrants are going to come, be productive. Don't come harming other American citizens. And people you don't even know. And if you have that mindset, then why bother coming here? So it's a lot going on. In the United States, I mean, a lot. And like I said, it's like it's stretching and stretching and stretching. And this may be a great nation, but it may be reaching, its limits or capacity. So at some point, something is going to have to give. And I hate to say it. I just don't, I don't know. If China makes that move on Taiwan, I think the United States may have to take that L, and chalk it up as a loss. You can't beat everybody. It can't happen. What are you going to do? You're going to support. You got, Israel, and then on some cases we didn't do such a good job with it supporting Israel. But the country cannot continue going in the direction that it's going. I'm talking about this country is falling apart, and it's like, God help us. Without a miracle, this country's in serious trouble. It's in very serious trouble. But I think that they're gonna have to scale back on some things, and they're gonna have to learn that, hey, United States, you can't rule the world. You can't rule everybody. I believe that the United States empire and rule of dominance is over. I believe China is up. It is what it is. China is up, and you can't stop it. I mean, China and Russia and the BRICS, they smoothly just killed America from the inside. You kill its currency, and then you produce everything, and then you keep advancing in technology. And I'm talking about the United States, is straining to try to keep up and try to hold on, so I guess what it perceives as its legacy or its rule, and it just can't. It can't keep up. It's just too much. But these are just my thoughts about it. But the walls, they are closing in on America, and I hate to say it, I believe that those elites at the top, they intentionally did this by destroying the middle class. They intentionally did this, when a certain vaccine was required. When they shut the world down, I believe that was the nail in the coffin to finally get this thing spiraling so they can bring about their new world order. You got to get the United States out the way. And it looks like they're doing a good job, at trying to do that. But United States empire, it's over. Say the US dollar, woof, it's taking, a beating. And as once that BRICS currency, comes out, you can hang it up. You think inflation's bad now? You ain't seen nothing yet. But anyway, that's all I have on this one. And thank you for listening. The name of this podcast is Snakz Thoughts. That's SNAKZ THOUGHTS, Snakz Thoughts. And you can find this podcast on Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Radio PBM, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, and a host of other social media outlets. So please join Snakz Thoughts and share it, push it out. I also have a YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube, or ericbroadusyoutube.com. So please go over to my YouTube channel and smash that that bell to become a subscriber. Hit the like button to like the video. If you don't like them, then hit the unlike button and leave a comment. Either way, I'd love to dialogue with you. Everyone has a right to their opinion and to be heard. But that's it. Share Snakz Thoughts and Eric Broadus YouTube. Push them out, guys. Push them out, ladies. To friends, family, frenemies, enemies, cats, dogs, whatever. Push it out. But more to come. But the walls, they are closing in on the United States, and they're closing in fast. Anyway, peace out, guys. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Later.